Hello everyone, welcome to this free YouTube series on the Selenium automation. This video is from my complete Udemy course Selenium Automation Testing with Java plus AI. In this series, we will post the Selenium automation videos, and today you will learn about a specific topic of the Selenium automation. But if you really want to learn the full masterclass, including the Java, Selenium, TestNG, Maven, and the Selenium frameworks, and this is with the combination of the AI-powered test automation generation. Then the discounted course link is available in the description. You can click that link and you can enroll the full-fledged Selenium automation course. So let's jump in and start with this topic. And today we will see that what is the AI-powered test automation. So we are recently updating this course with the AI, but before getting into the implementation, you should have the idea that what is the AI powered test automation? What is the role of AI in the test automation? You are not just learning about the Selenium, Java, the frameworks, but you will also learn about the AI powered Selenium, AI powered test automation. So this is the goal. But before starting with the definition, let me tell you that traditionally the Selenium based testing has dependent on manual written script. So if you have already learned about the Selenium, then you know that what does it mean. But if you are going to learn about the Selenium, then you will see that what is Selenium? Selenium is the manually written script. Manually means the test automation engineer or the automation engineer will write down the script. They will write down the script with the Java code with the locators, correct? That process is very powerful, but time intensive. And whenever any UI change is going to happen, the scripts will require the update. But now AI is reshaping this particular behavior. It's not just automation anymore, it's an intelligent automation. So, what is AI powered test automation? AI powered test automation basically leverage artificial intelligence techniques in the testing. And those techniques include the NLP, natural language processing, computer vision, and machine learning. And this will make the software testing smarter, self healing, and increasingly autonomous. This is the concept. This is what I call the AI powered test automation. Now, let's learn about the evolution of the test automation. So previously, before the Selenium and before the QTP, the testing means the manual validation. If I am going to divide the testing evaluation in three phases, then these are the three phases. The manual testing, scripted automation, and now the AI-powered automation. Earlier, maybe in early 2000 or 2010, right, the testing was human-driven manual qualification. There was a dedicated QA teams. Those QA teams write down the test plan, they write down the test cases, and all these test plan and test cases was written down in some kind of tool. Earlier there was very famous tools for the QAs from the Atlassian and from the HP, which was meant to store the manual testing and the manual testing results. This approach was completely human driven, and it was time consuming and repetitive. Let me tell you how it was time consuming and repetitive. Let's suppose today you are going to send some kind of update in your product, and if there is 100 or there is 1000 or there is 10,000 test case in your product, then what you need to do, basically as a part of that upgrade, you need to figure out that what test case are eligible for this particular qualification, that which areas could be impacted, so that you can only execute the impacted areas. So this is repetitive. If you are going to send the software update twice a month, you need to execute same test case twice a month manually. Some QA engineer will read the manual test case, he will execute the manual test case on your product. After then, a new tool came in the market, and that was QTP. QTP was from the HP, which started the scripted automation era. In the QTP, you can automate the test case, but it was very tedious job. Believe me, I have worked on the QTP in 2012 and 2013 sometime, right? And it was very slow, very limited. It was only meant to execute on Microsoft Internet Explorer, and it was specifically execute on a specific version of the Microsoft Internet Explorer. So if browser changes is impacting your website, the automation is not helping you. And that started, but the QTP started the automation era, the scripted automation era. You was translating your manual test cases to the automation test cases. In the same time frame in 2014 or 2015, the Selenium came in, right? And Selenium was more rich compared to the QTP. QTP was a paid tool from the STP, by the way, it was a commercial tool, but Selenium was a open source library. And Selenium providing the more capabilities compared to the QTP. And Selenium was more rich in terms of the programming because Selenium was providing the libraries in different languages. Selenium was supporting the Ruby, Selenium was supporting the C Sharp, PHP, Pythons, Java. Once Selenium released, it was supporting almost 8 kind of programming languages. And Selenium completely changed the QA industry, right? All the manual tests, all the manual engineers, all the manual QA engineers have to convert to the automation engineer. They should have the knowledge to read and write down the automation script. And to write down the automation script, the understanding of the programming language is must. So approach was very simple. You need to use any programming language, then you need to use the Selenium and the test ng is a testing framework, correct? But it also have a limitation. The limitation is the automation was brittle and it was requiring a high maintenance. Why it requires a high maintenance? So you see, whenever you have a website, sometimes you change the product very frequently. You change the look and feel of the website very frequently. If you are changing anything in your website, right, that change must need to be incorporated in your test automation. Single locator change needs to be added in your test automation. Correct? So this requires the high maintenance. And now, this is the era of the AI powered automation. AI powered automation is nothing, it is enhancing the existing automation script. Whatever the base tool you are using, Selenium or any other tool, it doesn't matter. But AI will work as a wrapper on the top of that particular tool. It will give you the smarter automation, the faster automation, and the scalable automation. And how AI powered automation will help you, how this, what are the key features you have in this particular era, we are going to talk about those as well. So this is the briefing. Now, definition. What is the AI powered test automation? So AI powered test automation use the artificial intelligence techniques such as NLP, computer vision, and the machine learning to make software testing smarter, self-healing, and the autonomous. This is the definition of the AI powered test automation. You can consume it like AI powered testing brings intelligence to your existing automation. It's not just about running the pre-written script anymore. AI will read, learn, adapt, and maintain your test cases automatically. With the NLP, the natural language processing, it will understand the requirement. With the computer vision, it will see the UI like a human. With the machine learning, it will predict and heal the issues proactively. And this shifts automation from being reactive to a truly intelligent automation. Definitely, the AI powered test automation is not eliminating the Selenium. It is not eliminating the basic requirement that will be required. AI will work on a top of it, right? AI will help you to basically create that automation which is applicable for your product. AI is not replacing your automation. No, AI is enhancing your automation. AI is enhancing your Selenium. AI is enhancing the way how you are work on the Selenium. Work on the Selenium will be definitely required. That is the base core concept. That is not going to be replaced. But what AI will do, AI will improve the way how you are doing it. AI will improve your test automation scripts and how AI will help you to create the more autonomous and more adaptive and more stable automation. So there are the key capabilities. So we will talk about the key capabilities of the AI in testing, that what are the help we can take from the artificial intelligence in the test automation. Very first key capability is a test script generation, and this is huge. So like a test automation engineer, if you are not using the AI, what you will do? Very first, you will learn about the Java. That is still required. It is not, AI is not eliminating your requirement of learning, correct? You need to learn about the Java or Python, whatever you are using with the Selenium. Then you need to learn the Selenium, right? Then you need to learn the framework. Then you will be able to generate your test scripts. With the help of the AI, all the things, whatever I just mentioned, they will be required. You should have the knowledge of the basic core concept. Earlier, you was generating the code manually. You was manually typing the code. With the help of the AI, you can generate that test script automatically from a plain English. That plain English is called the prompt. In the AI, whatever the plain English you are submitting to the AI to do some work, that is being called the prompt. So AI will generate the code from the prompt. You need to submit a prompt to the AI, and AI will help you to generate the complete end-to-end Selenium script. So what is your role now? Your role is you don't need to write down each and everything from base. No, you will get 80 or 90% code generated. Now you need to enhance that particular code. You need to fit that particular code in your testing framework. That is going to be your job. And how you can do that? If you, let's suppose if anybody don't have the knowledge of the Java, how they get to know that this code is right or not? You don't have the knowledge of the Selenium. How do you get to know that this code is right or not? So the basic knowledge is definitely required. Correct. The core concept is definitely required. You should have the knowledge of the Java. You should have the knowledge of the Selenium. AI is just helping you. AI is improving your productivity. That is the correct term. Whatever the code you was generating manually, right? Now AI is helping you to generate that code. But you need to definitely update that code, sanitize that code, refine that code, and use that code in your frameworks. The second is smarter element locators. So as of now, you don't know about the locators, but let me tell you that Selenium work with the web elements. Web element is nothing, that is the thing what you can see on your web pages. On the web page, you see that there is a button that is a web element for the Selenium. On the web page, you see there is a paragraph that is a web element for the Selenium. You see a text box on your web page that is a web element for the Selenium. And this is the way how Selenium will work with the UI. It will work on the web element. That's the reason that Selenium is able to automate your website. And whenever you are going to write down the Selenium script, you need to find out each and every web element manually on your web page. Definitely, I will show you in multiple lectures how you can figure out the web element. There are the multiple approaches, and I will make you pro in finding out the web elements. But with the help of the AI, you can do it dynamically. Manually, it will take time. Let's suppose I will give you a web page and I will ask you to list down all the web elements, web locators on that particular web page. If that web page have the 100 of the locators, it may take around 3 hours. With the help of the AI, you can figure out all the web elements in just 5 minutes or maybe in 10 minutes. So it is improving your productivity. Next is self-healing the test. Okay, this is the use case and this requires the significant knowledge of the framework and the artificial intelligence. Why? Whenever you are writing up the automation, you are not automating a single test. It all depends on your requirement. Sometimes you are automating thousands of the test cases. Sometimes you are automating 10,000 of the test cases. And in those 1,000 or 10,000 of the test cases, let's suppose 80% of the test cases are going through the login page. Then it means the 800 or the 8,000 test cases have the login page reference. They have the login page web element. And if there is any kind of change in your login page, then all those test cases will be impacted. Sometimes the locator is not working, sometimes the locator is got changed, sometimes the web element is being replaced. So whatever the change you are doing in your locator, that needs to be changed in the automation script, and that is called the maintenance. With the help of the AI, you can reduce that maintenance, and that I'm calling the self-healing. The next is the visual validation. That is definitely interesting part because Selenium does not support the visual validation. Selenium can automate the functional test cases, but Selenium will not be able to automate the look and feel of your website. Although you can do it, I'm not saying that you completely cannot do it. You can do it. You can check a couple of things on the look and feel, but not a complete end-to-end look and feel comparison. But with the help of the AI, you can do it. With the help of AI, the visual validation, you can take the screenshots of your web page and then you can compare those screenshots one to one with your web pages whenever the web pages is going to load. So visual validation is a new thing which is being added as a part of the AI automation, and Selenium is not fully capable to do this. Next is the predictive analysis. So with the help of the machine learning, AI can predict the failure prone areas in your test suites. What is this? So this things comes with the machine learning, right? There's a regular execution of your test cases, and let's suppose there are some kind of web pages, there is some kind of functionality which is failing very frequently. Then with the help of the machine learning, AI can predict the behavior of that particular process. It will predict that if this particular flow is going, then this will fail. If this particular flow is going, then this will fail. It will be provide you a predictive analysis that these are the 5 areas whether we are getting 80% of the failures, and these are the 2 areas whether we are getting the 100% success. So predictive analysis will be the big plus in the automation. And next is the NLP, Natural Language Processing Interface. Run your test case by the chatbot or the voice commands. Interesting. Tell how you are doing it. You are going to the Eclipse, then you are executing the test.ng XML file. So it will provide you the functionality that you can chat like you are chatting with your friend on a WhatsApp. Correct? You are chat with the AI agent. And in that chat, you may ask the AI agent, okay, execute this particular regression in this particular project. Execute this particular test case in this particular project. Execute this particular test suits in this particular project. This kind of functionality you will get with the help of the AI. We are just in the start of this course. It may possible that you are not able to get the complexity what I'm saying, right? The test plan, test suits, regression, 1,000 test cases. But whenever you will learn further, you will get to know that test automation is a very complex job. It is a very complex job. And whatever the capabilities I have mentioned over here, how helpful are those capabilities? Those capabilities are like a wow factor in the test automation. And these capabilities will be offered by the AI. Next, we have the intelligent reporting. This is something where AI will summarize the test outcome in plain English. Okay, let's take an example. So you have the regression suite which is executing every night. And as a part of that regression suite, you are executing the UI automation, you are executing the API automation. And let's suppose you are executing 4,000 or 5,000 test cases every night on your product. In the morning, that report is going to publish to the stakeholders, which is the account managers, delivery managers, and the customers, so that they got to know that what is the status of the product. What is the failure rate with the newer build? What is the failure rate with this particular change? What is the success rate with this particular change? There is an n number of things which will be mentioned in the test report. And what stakeholders needs to do? They need to manually open the test report, correct? Then they need to see that what is the failure rate, what is the success rate, and then they need to open the failure test cases. They need to figure out whether the product is failing, which particular component the product is failing, right? You need to do some kind of manual analysis that may possible 100 of the test case have failed on a same point. It may possible. Let's suppose the login is failure, right? Your 80% test suits failed on the login, but you need to manually check. You need to do the sample checking. With the help of AI, you can eliminate this complete need. What you can do, you can submit your report to the AI, not to your stakeholders, and ask the AI to summarize that report, create a mail, and send the email to the stakeholders. So, what AI will do, AI will basically read your complete report, figure out the important point, scrape the important point from that particular report, create a short summary or detailed summary as you will ask, and send a summary to the stakeholders. So, now it is changing the complete purview how the stakeholders will look at the report. Earlier, they have to navigate, they need to open, but right now they are getting as an email, correct? And that is a summary email. This is done, this is not done, and this is the reason of the 80% failure. This particular feature is a reason of the 70% failure, right? Very concise report. So this is all possible with the help of the AI. AI is giving all these capabilities. Apart from that, it's up to you, it's up to the framework what other capabilities you can explore with the AI in the test automation, but these are the main key areas which I would like to highlight. Now, if you want to go in a deep that what are the core technologies behind it, what are the core AI technologies behind it, which you are going to use, then the very first will be the NLP, which is called natural language processing, which will understand the human interaction, right? The test login flow and turn them to the test step. So what you need to do, you need to write down the plain English. You can submit a plain English to your AI agent and AI agent will give you the outcome. Correct. Shortly, we will learn about the prompt engineering and where I will explain you that what does it mean and how it will process. Then next will be the machine learning. Machine learning will basically learn the locator pattern, identify the flaky test cases, and predict the risk. This is something which we are going to learn in detail. Next, we will have the computer vision. This is something which is a new addition in the Selenium. Selenium don't provide the QA validation for the look and feel, but with the help of the computer vision, you will compare the screenshots, detect the layout issues, identify the missing UI component. There will be the n number of things which you can do. Next will be the LLMs. LLM stand for the large language model, and as of now, multiple LLMs are available in the market. We have the GPTs, we have the Olama, we have the Vertex, right? There are the n number of LLMs available in the market. With the help of the LLM, you will generate the Selenium code, you will generate the test data, and you will generate the documentation. We will see that what LLM we are going to use. Most probably, we will use the OpenAI, but there are the multiple LLM which we can use, and I will explain those LLMs. So we have talked about all the good things. What about the challenges and the considerations? So challenges is still evolving. So first challenge is AI is still evolving, right? AI tools are improving rapidly. So it may possible that with the different LLMs, you will get the different behavior. So you need to choose a correct LLM which is a most suitable for a requirement, and then you need to use it. Second is data dependency. AI learn from the available data. Biased data means biased test cases. So you need to be very careful about the data. Whatever the data you will submit to the AI will only respond on a basis of that particular data. If you are submitting a faulty data, you will get the faulty result. Next is the cost. This is something which is important, right? So whenever you are going to use the AI, correct, you are not going to develop the AI in-house. You will use the LLMs or the GPT from the providers. And these GPTs and the LLM have a cost. Ultimately, you are going to use a REST endpoint to do all these things. And these REST endpoints have a cost per token. Per token means per word. Although that cost is not too high, but if you are using the AI in mass, let's suppose there are the 1,000 engineers in your organization and all 1,000 engineers are generating the test cases with the help of the AI, then you are using the LLM models too much. In that case, it may be expensive, but it all depend on your organization policy. You have to pay very little if you want to use the AI in this course. Privacy. This is important. Test data sent to the cloud AI must be handled carefully. Ideally, you should not send some kind of sensitive data to the cloud, like the passwords or maybe the some barrier tokens. Correct. So whatever the confidential data you should have, that must be preserved locally, and you should only submit the stubs in place of the secure data. Next is the skill gap. Okay, this is interesting. QA engineers need to understand the prompt model and the APIs. So as of now, it may possible that some of you are the manual test engineers, right? Don't worry if you are a manual test engineer, I will help you to step up and you will be the automation test engineer. It may possible some of you have already finished this course and you have the idea, the fair idea about the Selenium, and you are working on the Selenium. In that case, you need to learn about the prompt engineering, the models and the APIs, and how to work with the APIs and the models and the prompts. I will going to explain most of the things. Whatever the required thing you will need to work with the test automation, AI test automation, I will explain those things. But I'm not going to explain the AI, how AI is being implemented. I'm not going to explain that particular thing. If you want to learn about the generative AI, you want to learn about the agentic AI, and you want to learn the AI from deep, from a scratch, then I already have the two courses available on the AI, the generative AI and the agentic AI. You can open my profile and you can learn from those courses. So this is about the AI involvement in the test automation. Team, I believe this is a high time to work with the AI. And don't think that AI is your replacement. AI is here to help you. AI is not here to replace you. Learning AI is mandatory, but using the AI is completely your choice. So that's all for the day. Thank you, team. See you next time. Thanks for watching this video. If this lesson helped you, make sure to subscribe because I'm uploading more videos from the full course every week. And if you are serious about mastering in the Selenium automation with the Java plus artificial intelligence, the complete Udemy course link with a big discount is in the description. You can grab the link from the description, enroll the complete course, and I will see you inside the course. Thank you.